Hi everyone, welcome. Happy Saturday. It's a lovely day outside today. It's still a bit cold, but it's nice enough. The sun's out. But I need to, what are we doing today? We've got 8 quests. We don't need to worry about those. There's a couple of things that we can do. I've already got a boost, so I don't need to go to anyone's right this second. I need 440 of these, sweet Jesus. Hey Emily love, happy Saturday. How's it going? You having a good day? Let's go get my boost. Yeah, let's go get a boost. You got a heat wave there, have you? Really? Like what? What's the temperature? What are we talking about? What sort of temps are we getting in Australia? Oh, you're on night shift. You're on night shift in a heat wave. Oh no. I've got nothing to plant. Got nothing to put down. Clove tree. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Nothing too hectic. We don't need you. Let's put some of this down. This is level 1, so I must have prestiged this up at some point. I actually did 3 or 4 prestiges today. I did some heavy hitters too. I did a couple of donkeys and a horse, so that made me a little bit broke. But 45 degrees on Monday, but nothing below 35 for about a week. Ugh. I don't even know what, like, because obviously when you go to different countries have a different sort of heat. In the UK it's a very dry heat, so it doesn't get too muggy. But there's a difference between muggy heat and a hot heat. I can deal with a hot heat. Mugginess, nah. You know when like you just got out of the shower and you're already soaking wet from like the mugginess? I just can't bear it. Well, I hope you get a snowstorm soon, Emily. I hope it absolutely snows. Was dry all day, but night made it 60%. Yeah, usually the night time is the time, innit? Especially if it's overcast. If it's cloudy and humid, cloud will just keep that heat locked in, and you've got heat coming off of houses and pavements and cars and people. It's like heat hitting you everywhere. And it's just stuck. Oh, Loverboy's joined my farm. Let's just put hi, love. He knows what he's doing. He knows what he wants. See, I didn't plan a time today, so it might be a little bit quiet for a while whilst people find that I'm actually on. I forgot to put 4 PM start. Actually forgot. Hey, Deb, love. Happy Saturday. I was just telling Emily, Deb, how it's been a lovely sunny day today, but cold. Sunny, cold day. And Emily is actually stuck in a heat wave, bless her. And it's night time and it's 60% humidity. Blech. Not for me. How can you even sleep in that sort of humidity? Do you know what I mean? But again, we don't really get humidity in the UK much. We get a very dry heat, don't we, Deb? We get a dry heat that makes us a little hot, but humidity is, especially in Norfolk where I'm from, because we're so close to the coast, it always was quite cool. Okay, I mustn't spend any more money than diamonds, although diamonds is fine actually. It's money that's the problem. Medals I don't really care about. Diamonds is the main thing. Let me just put go for it. Loverboy's on my farm. He's after thumbs. Oh, you can't put triple X. Oh dear. I'll just do a double X instead. The game won't allow me to put triple X down. Oh dear. I don't want to be banned. Imagine that. Imagine if Farm Together and Milkstone actually banned me. That would be awful. You've not even stepped outside today? No, we went for a coffee this morning. Lover boy and me got up about 9 o'clock. We had a lovely sleep. We went for a Costa. And I was testing him on his, because he wants to be a UK citizen. So he's swatting up on the UK life. Even though he's been here for like 20 odd years. So he'll pass it with flying colours. But I was asking him questions from the book over coffee this morning, so that's all we've done. And he left at 11:30. Hey Ghost, happy Saturday, bud. Hey Ghost, whose farm was I on earlier? That's a really good farm. Is that your partner's? I'll have to go back to that. That was a really good place to get a boost for me. Thanks very much. Hey Christopher, happy Saturday, mate. Yeah, it was a lovely farm, Ghost. I got a boost nice and easy. I think I did 4 lines. 4 lines and I was done. Suited and booted. Thank you, that was your farm. Ah, nice to meet you, Chris. I don't know if we've ever chatted before. It was a nice farm. In fact, I don't know if I've ever been before. I definitely didn't leave any note on your register because you were already on my friends list. So I kind of gathered I already did. But maybe I didn't. I'll have to come back and do that if not. Maybe you could check for me, Chris, if your register has my signature. I need to get that back up to 200 million at least. I feel a bit bad. I spent so much money on bloody Prestiging today. So I spent the whole afternoon after Loverboy left putting some more stuff up on eBay. So that took a lot of time. But hopefully it sells well. Guess what you're having for tea? Not lamb. Don't tell me you're having a roast dinner. With batter puddings. And gravy. And mint sauce. Nice to meet you. Yeah, I went on Ghost Farm, but I'll definitely check. Yeah, please do, mate. Please check and let me know and I'll come back and sign it. I thought you already did show me your farm, Ghost. You were building it last time I saw. Roast turkey. Oh no, not turkey, dare. I don't like turkey. I'll take chicken. Maybe I could eat a bit of breast of turkey, but not the leg. Ugh, the legs are disgusting. I don't know how anyone can eat a turkey leg. It's just too big for me. It's very off-putting. But I reckon you'll enjoy it, Deb. What gravy are you doing? Are you using the turkey juice? Do you? You might need to mix a couple of things up. So I put a couple of different gravies. I'd do a nice chicken gravy. And then I'd put a beef oxo in. Uh-oh, am I about to mess this up? Oh, I messed this up. Oh my god, 2 hours. This is a 4-hour crop. Let me just find a bloody 4-hour crop. That'll do. Just put this down. It'll finish at the same time, hopefully. Prob chicken. Yeah. Do a nice chicken one. You ain't having any mint sauce, Deb. Oh, your first farm? We'll check it out, Ghost. We've got time today. Let me just get through this boost. If you're still here, Ghost, then I will. But Ghost, you tend to leave me very early in the stream, so then I can't come over because you've disappeared. You've done like a Houdini sort of disappearing act. Well, don't forget, guys, we've got our first event of the year in a couple of weeks. A nice Valentine's event. I'm not sure what the date of a couple of Tuesdays is, but it'll be then. So that'll be something to look forward to. He does. He literally vanishes like a ghost, never to be seen again. And I say Ghost, and Ghost doesn't respond because he's not even in my chat. I need to finish these bloody trees off, these pine trees. I only need 105. He lived up to his name, didn't he, Chris? It's the 12th of Feb, the event. Nice. I'm guessing that's a Thursday, right, Ghost? No, love, no, I'm not heard nor hide of Marie. You know what she likes. She sometimes just pops in and she's out again for a couple of weeks and then she's back again. I'm sure she's fine. Could always drop her a message. See how she's getting on. We might even see her today. She usually pops in on a Saturday, doesn't she? She's usually a weekend kind of gal. Yeah, we've got a Friday the 13th to contend with next month. It'll be alright, Emily. If we just stick together, we'll be fine. Nice. How funny that my big quests all seem to be trees. All relying on trees. It's not usually the case. But there is a tree ready here. Not working, so it's all good. Lucky you, I will be working on that Thursday. But obviously when I get home, we'll get stuck in on that event for sure. And luckily, I don't need to book a day off because the event tends to be around 6 o'clock. And I'm home by then, so... You just take... I haven't signed it. Alright, Chris. I think you're on my PlayStation friends list, so I'll hop over and do that. I automatically just assumed because we were friends I'd already done so, but I'll fix it. You've done a lot on your second farm, have you, Ghost? Well, I remember your second farm, and I think you'd done a lot of horses, hadn't you? A lot of lines of horses and some apple trees, and I think you were putting crops down last time I saw. So there was a lot to do, weren't there, Ghost? I've not started on my second farm yet, so there's no real updates I need to inform you about. Why are these all the way down here? They're worth so much money. Jesus Christ. Why are they all down the bottom though? How does that work out? Why would you be down there? It's looking good, is it, Deb? Have you been on there? Nice. Hey, Tom. Happy Saturday, bud. Hope you're having a good day. I've got a boost on, so I'm just trying to collect everything as quick as possible. We need to go take a look at Ghost's farm. As long as Ghost stays for the next 32 minutes, I shall come over. Oops. Yeah, we always miss people, don't we? Where you been, Tom? What you been up to? Double G messaged earlier in Discord that he had a family bereavement, so I don't know if Double G will be on today. We'll see. I'm just putting stuff down that I don't currently have down. I think now we've got those houses unlocked, you know, where we can use them as decoration. I'm thinking of filling that middle section up of houses. Oops, of houses. What did I just do that for? And making a little like street in the middle. And then obviously when we get new houses unlocked, I'll just remove them and put those in their place. I think that's what I'll do. I hope he's okay too. I think he's okay. He didn't sound like you do live up to your name, Ghost. That's what I said earlier. I think he'll be fine. I said if you need to talk to anyone, drop me a line. Good to hear, Tom. This is new music. Do I need these? Oh, I do need these. Damn, I need a lot of these. Don't forget, guys, if you can hit a like button for me, that would be wonderful. Anyone watching further down the line, please do also hit that like button. Yeah, the music is great. It's so chilled in this game, isn't it? Music is wonderful. They know how to do music, don't they? I need more of these. Yeah, I do. These trees don't go. This orange tree is throwing everything off. Maybe I could replace the orange trees. This is going to be a farm of... what happened here? Oh. Okay. This is going to be a farm of not recycling, but just updating now and again. I might need to get rid of these orange trees on the right. Thanks, Deb. Deb has hit her like button. Yeah, it's wonderful music. It goes well with the game, doesn't it? It needs to, though. It needs to have chilled out music on this game. This game is made for chilling out, so the music should also reflect it. Just a quick hi before I get back to AC Shadows. It's such a good stealth game. Is it? Is it better than Valhalla, though, Tipsy? I've not played it, so I don't know. Group of us were on Ghost's farm Thursday. We put benches down and watched him in a pickle. Why was he in a pickle, Deb? What was Ghost doing that made him in a pickle? Thanks for dropping in, Tips. These are only level 5. I think I've only got a couple more crops left to level up to 100. Honestly, for stealth it is, yes, and graphically too. Not though I'm knocking Valhalla. Oh no, you can do that. I mean, if the graphics look better, then you should say so. It's not like a downplay on the game that I'm playing. His paths. Who was there, Deb? Tom wants to know if Tom was there. Oh, Tom was there. Tom's totally forgotten. Tom, don't you remember? Ghost's frustration on the paths? How were the paths frustrating him, Deb? What do you mean by that? You, Tom, Kate and Chris. Where was I? Was it after I'd streamed? He knows what you're on about now. Katie sat on the bench with me and Tom. I didn't even drop him a message. He's got his thumbs, he's off again. Okay, so we done on the outside now? We is. Let's start cracking on with these flowers. Because we didn't really get a good... I think the last time we did flowers, I didn't have a boost on, so we didn't make much. They're both good looking games, but Shadow has that unique landscape of colourful flowers and blossoms, typical Japanese. Yeah, I guess it just depends where you are in the world, doesn't it? You're not really going to get meadows and stuff in the UK. Just lots of brooks and streams and rivers and That's about it. But yeah, I'll probably miss that version tips. Probably miss that one because I'm way past. I mean, if I ever had to go back to one, it would be Black Flag or Baghdad. I forget what the Baghdad's name is, but for now I'm going to crack on with Valhalla. I showed Loverboy some of Valhalla yesterday. He was so impressed with the graphics and how Britain looks and stuff. Tom, so Kate's your wife, got ya. So there was you, Tom, Kate, your wife. You, Kate, your wife, Deb, and who else was it? Chris. Watching Ghost piss about with his paths. Poor Ghost. Well, hopefully he sorted it out. Well, don't forget, guys, anyone that hasn't done, you can subscribe. It's only £2 a month. And you get a nice badge and some emotes, which I actually am going to be updating those emotes at some point. Maybe tomorrow. And you also get a mention at the end of the stream as well on all the videos. And it supports me too, which is nice. It looks nice now. How was he getting confused with the paths then, Deb? Was he like doing the 2x2 paths? Or just the single paths? Creepy pumpkins, Alaska rabbits. I need a lot of those. And jade. I could actually do that bottom quest. Got 16 of them. I thought it would be the 2 ones, yeah. They are a bit weird to begin with, those paths. You have to get used to them. I kind of know, you know, the different sorts of styles you get from them now, so I'm okay with them. But beginning, I had to sit there and really think, what the hell am I doing? He kept placing them wrong, getting mixed up. Well, next time he does it, he'll be better, won't he? For sure. For sure. Let's do some cat Tinkerbells. I put some of these down on Lover's Farm on Thursday when we were on. So you made an audience with benches. Do you think that they'll put those big ass benches down that they had in Farm Together 1? You know the ones where you could sit like 6 people on one. It looked like a stadium sort of bench. Do you guys remember those? Hopefully they bring those back. Tom, Deb's already told me. Deb's doing a turkey roast. She's doing full on turkey roast. And she's not even offered me a bit. With gravy and everything. I like the fuel pumps you get in Farm Together 1 too. But don't forget, these full pumps are much smaller, which is also nice. I like things that are smaller, so I get more space to use elsewhere. I think the pumps, the petrol pumps on Farm Together 1 were 2x3, weren't they? So they were very big. They were like 3 times bigger than these ones. These are just 2 squares each. Did they? Okay, well maybe they'll make some new ones, Ghost. New designed ones. Let me just get petrol. So we did like a nice little U on half of this farm with these flowers. So we're going to go back on ourselves and finish off the big U. Oh, there's plenty. Let's get going, Tom. Bring your wife. We'll all head off to Deb's. In Wiltshire. Wiltshire? No, Oxfordshire. By the way, anyone that's watching, if you ever like crackers, these crackers are amazing. These are Cars Melts cheese. They're so good. I want to eat one now, but it will literally dry my throat more than my throat is already dried. So whilst I'm eating cheesy crackers, Deb's going to be tucking in on a full Sunday roast on a Saturday, which is illegal, by the way. 10 hours. I could be there in, what, Deb? An hour and a half? I think I can get to Deb's in an hour and a half. How are these flowers looking? Ooh, we're getting a bit short on the orange ones. What is that? Oh, Ghost just missed the train. Can't come, Deb. Emily, Emily, you definitely can't come. You are over the other side of the world. It's going to take you 24 hours to get here at least. Unless you've got a Concorde somewhere in Australia. Which I doubt very much. I might replace those boring ass separators near those trees and put down the good ones. They're a bit boring. It'll take me ages to. You hate living in Scotland. It's so cold here all the time. It is cold there, Chris, but you've got some stunning scenery and good quality air, mate. You've got to think of the positives of Scotland. Plus, you don't pay for prescriptions, do you not, Christopher? At chemists? You get all your prescriptions free of charge, don't you? Yeah, I'm open, Tom. My code is AGB3AB. I don't know if you need the code, but AGB3AB. I think I did it right. Yeah, you got some good stuff going on in Scotland. Yeah, your prescriptions. No prescriptions are free. Don't Scottish women get free sanitary towels though? So Scottish women, not that you might not know this, but I don't think Scottish females pay for sanitary towels. You don't, Deb, but we know why you don't pay. Yeah. Perks of being ancient. I have to pay for bloody everything. Yeah, what I mean is prescriptions are free. Oh, you get mixed up. Okay, yeah, so your prescriptions are free. I don't know if you guys also get free students. That you don't get student loans, do you? Isn't education free in Scotland as well? Like you don't have to pay back any fees. There's some good stuff about Scotland. There's a lot of good stuff actually. I think it might far outweigh the bad. I've never been to Scotland. Me and Loverboy's thinking about going. Yeah, you get free everything, Chris. Okay, so we did a full half 50% of my flowers are done. Now we just need to go do the other half. So we basically did a big old loop, look, on one side of the farm. We can do these ones. I need more of those orange flowers though. I'm not sure why I don't have many of them. Can I actually see? We've got a couple of lines of them, but I don't know. There's 5 up the top. How funny. We don't get many of those at all. Edinburgh is fantastic. The castle is amazing. If you've ever come to Scotland, you should visit the castle definitely. I'd love to go see that castle. Isn't that where J.K. Rowling wrote Harry Potter? In Edinburgh? I think that's where she said she wrote it. So Tommy, I don't know if you want to do anything to do with the crops. They're all auto at number 43 and 44. If you're a crop kind of guy. If not, there's trees and stuff. You don't need to do animals or fish because my farm hands have got them covered, and the whole of the outside of this farm is also done, so there's a lot of auto farming to do. If that's any good. And there's trees around the middle of it too. Or you can do flowers, I don't mind. You've been to Oban, Tyndrum and Iona was beautiful scenery. Oh, yeah, Tipsy. I see pictures of Scotland. I'd love to go. Debbie, you watching Masked Singer tonight? Did you see who was Gargoyle last week? Spoiler alert. I don't know if you've been watching it this year. And I thought it was Susie Quattro, but it wasn't Susie Quattro. Oh, okay. I guess you're not interested then. I've still not picked up an orange flower. Ah, now I'm picking them up. Nice. Please tell me these are orange flowers coming up too. Oh, they are. Nice. I need to go do that jade as well. I'll try and do the flowers and then go straight to the mines. I need to go get those jades at the bottom for 16. Oh, nice. Oh, you did my pine trees. Thanks, Tom. You've been on Hello Kitty today. I had to go back to the volcano. I missed loads of chests with the yummy furniture. Yeah, there are still some there, Deb. I accidentally just found them. Why am I here? Ah, quest. I accidentally found them. I don't know if you were there that day, if you remember, but I just was jumping over lava, going into areas I had no business going in, and yeah, I collected everything. I think I collected everything from them. But I hear there's a new visitor now, isn't there, Deb? I think they've added some new visitor that can visit you. You've got one left to find. How do you know? Hi, John. Happy Saturday, mate. No, Tipsy, I've not touched it. The second farm is still empty. When I start it though, I will update you guys so you'll know. I might even show you a couple of times. Oh, it's a new agent started today. A new agent? Event, okay. What's the... you don't need to tell me the event. I'll take a look. Hopefully I can get stuck in. How's it going, John? You having a good day? Chrissy boy's here, nice. Problem is, guys, now I've only got one farm and not two. You might be stuck for things to do. I just did a rhyme. There's still a lot of where Tommy is, a lot of, and the other side, the opposite side, there are a lot of auto stuff if you want to get it. I'm just happy to see apples and wheat back in circulation. Too long have I been without them. Too bloody long. These crackers. Just a boring ass cracker with cheese and a bit of herb on. And I don't even need anything with them. Nothing. This is a goat of crackers, I'll tell ya. Tofu factory and eggplant, okay. Thanks, Chris. Hey, congrats, John. Have you got plans for it? Are you filling the space up? Have you got ideas of what to do? great when you unlock your first farm. No, Deb, nothing on the second farm. Hey, Lovatic Love, happy Saturday. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. But no, I've done nothing on the second farm. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't overspend on this farm. Let's see if I can put some eggplants down. I need 400. Okay. Hey, nice. Good to hear, love. Good to hear. You're going to start unlocking on the second farm where I have all my animals. Nice. How far are you, John, with your unlocking of the second farm? You still got much to do, or have you not started yet? Deb said hi, Lovatic, by the way. This way. Wait, so John, are you saying that you're going to have a second farm full of animals? Is that what you're saying? That's going to take a lot of food. Yeah, John's been in a while, Deb. You've unlocked 15 of your 49. I've unlocked about 25 of 49 on my third farm. I'm kind of putting that on the back burner right now because I have to concentrate on the second first. But I'm heading out and getting the third farm slowly unlocked. Cool, it takes some diamonds though, doesn't it, guys? Trying to unlock these farms are taking some bloody diamonds. Yeah, it must have been when you checked the turkey, Deb. Must have been when you were basting the turkey and removing the giblets, I reckon. We need to level up this opal. This opal is level 131. I just checked my friends list on PS5. I don't have you as a friend. I will add you if that's okay. Sure, you can add me. Are you playing on the PlayStation, Chris? Because if not, you can only add me as a favourite. You wouldn't be able to add me as a friend. I think it's only PlayStation players that can add each other as friends. And if you're on an Xbox, then you'd only be able to add Xbox players as friends. You bought 3 farms, but started working there when I have unlocked all of on the second. Good idea. Yeah, try not to unlock them all at the same time because that will be crazy hard and impossible. You would feel like nothing is happening or getting done. No, I'm not on Xbox. I'm on PlayStation. If you're on PlayStation, then yeah, we can be friends. I don't think you need to add me though. I think it automatically happens, don't it, Deb? You can always favourite me though. If you favourite me, I probably would appear in your friends list. The problem with this friends list is mine never seems to want to load. I don't know if it's the problem with the game. I've accepted you, Chris. I don't know if it's the problem with the game, but my not my favourites, but my friends list always has an issue loading. Oh, John, so you want animals on your second and flowers on your third, yeah? Yeah, I've noticed that sometimes when I search for friends' farms, it comes up with an error. Yeah. Always happens to me. Very rarely does it come up. Yesterday was terrible with the servers. Really, Deb? What was going on? Was it slow? Ghost is like, why did the soup spill out the pot? Why, Ghost? Why did the soup fill out the pot? Well, John, if you're planning on having a farm of animals, you're going to need to feed them. So really, your first farm is going to have a lot of apple trees, strawberries, berry bushes, vegetables. Like, you're going to need to feed all of those animals. So you might want to think about what you're going to do about your animal feed. Because you're going to constantly be farming on one just to put it to the other. Why don't you do a farm full of... Because that's what I want to do, really. I just want to do a farm full of the food that the animals eat. And crops and trees. I just want to do a farm of that. So I'm kind of covered. If you're going to do a lot of animals. Because I had to delete some of my animals because I had too many. They were constantly hungry because I could never keep up with their ravishing appetites. So I thought, nah, we got to get you gone. No farms were shown, not even faves. Really? I wonder what that's all about, Deb. Deb, are we in the European one? Because there was a leak. Ghost. Must have been a leak soup. Hey, we're done. Must have been a leak soup, Ghost. There's something here I can do. Wonk, wonk. Do I still need broad beans? No. Ooh, I do. I'm just on planning stage, but I have some ideas for food. Good. You're gonna need it, John. Animals can be a gift, or they could be a bane of your existence. They're buggers. Yeah, the servers were terrible yesterday. My game was really laggy as well. Oh no, I must have missed that. Although we were on Loverboy's farm yesterday, and we weren't hopping about on different people's farms, so we probably missed it. Only way you could join a farm yesterday was if they were PlayStation friends. Could you not do codes, Deb? Were codes not working? Maybe it was maybe it was just PlayStation, John. I don't know if servers work for some and not for others, or if the server is just shit. But also, John, what server are you on? Are you on European server? Because I'm guessing Deb would have been on European. I need to get this carrot up to level 100 desperately. What is this cabbage on? Okay, at least the cabbage is moving close. Or maybe I should have a black book with codes in for the future. Well, all of our codes, Deb, are on the Discord page. That could be your little black book of codes. And my code hasn't changed since the inception of this game, you know, back in June, so... Although it might be right at the top of the list. Okay, John, yeah. Yeah, we're on EU servers as well. Yeah, Deb. Everyone's codes are in Discord page. And if anybody's watching and you are on the Discord page, you should go put your code down. And for anyone that's not watching, here is the Discord link. If you want to join, please do. And make sure you put your code in the Farm Together 2 codes section of the Discord. And then people like Deb can then go and find you. And help. And me too. I'm nearly at 200 mil. This is a great day. John's code's there, yeah. Deb, I'm sure yours is there too. Deb, are you saying your code's not in the Discord page? Shame on you, Deborah. Shame on you. What was I about to do? I saw something and it's gone. Ah, tofu. Tofu. I don't know where it is. It might be here. What are the tofu machines? Nope, they're not here. Yeah, stick it in, Deb. Only if you want to, that is. Here they are. Damn, you could take 900 broad beans. 2,000 of those. Let's fill you up. Oh, you took 2,000 of them. Cheeky buggers. I'm not filling you back up, not yet. What do you take? Apples. Actually, I can fill you up, but I don't have many pears. I might have to take a look at my pears. It is, yeah, Farm Together 2. It should say codes, no, Deb? Let me have a look. Yeah, I think it's right at the top. So it says hashtag Farm Together 2 and then hashtag Farm Together 2 codes. And for anyone else, there is a Switch 2 codes as well. So if anyone is on the Switch and wants to add each other as friends, cool. That's also possible. You can go add your codes in there. You can go help each other. Be good friends. You can rely on either, Deb. Notebook or Discord. Thanks for posting it, though. Now we all know we can join your farm via your code. I saw a Farm Together 2 video that someone had set up a farmhand on their farm, then had a friend who had done the Valentine's quest set the crops to be planted as the balloons. Bit of a cheeky glitch, don't you think? Then had a friend who had done the Valentine's quests set the crop to be planted as the balloons. You can do that already, Emily? Are you talking about someone that did not ever do the event, getting somebody who did to plant those crops? Is that what you mean? Well, the balloons are a crop, though. The balloons are classed as a crop. Yeah, I can't quite understand what you mean. And that's not you not being explanatory, that's me being stupid. They didn't have the balloons, but the guest did. Well, yeah. This game has always been wonderful when it comes to losing out on money. Like, I can go and put all the houses down that came with DLC and give it to someone that never paid DLC before. I don't know why the game allows it to happen, because it loses money on that. Like, why is anyone going to buy DLC if I can just get it for free from Tom or from Ghost? But yeah, the guest obviously did the event prior. So if they did do that, then yeah, the game allows it. It's not really a glitch. It's just the game being a bit chill. Where is that? Where is that ticket? Where am I looking? Oh, okay, it's here. Sorry, I just need to go pick that ticket up. I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. I love that it shows through everything. Nice. This needs to be leveled up better as well. Well, make sure you get it, Emily, although it's not going anywhere. If you don't want to buy it now, you can always buy it a year later. It's not going to disappear at all. But it is a good DLC, so you might want to get it if you can afford it. It'll be worth it. Another new house. I'd imagine once the guests left the farmhand wouldn't plant. I don't know if the farmhand wouldn't plant, but I don't think the farmhand would replant. I reckon the farmhand would obviously pick it up and pull it up and water it if it needs to. But I don't know whether setting that sign up for the farmhand to replant would do it. I'd be very surprised if it did. I'd also find it very funny. Yeah, it would never be in your inventory, it's in your friends. You've got all the DLC and I will recommend it if you can afford it. Yeah, the DLC is what make this game. The base game of this is wonderful. You don't need the DLC if you don't want it, but DLC makes things a lot easier and a lot more enjoyable and fun. Whether that's decorating or planting. The farmhand was planting it too? Really? No, I don't think it's illegal. It's probably something the game never thought it was possible. How funny. I mean, it doesn't really help anything, right? I guess it levels the crop up ready for the event when it does finally arrive, which means you obviously get more stuff because you'll be at a higher level with that specific crop. But I don't know, it's no major, but it is funny because I've not done that Valentine's quest yet. I know people still time travel in this game too. You know, if you miss an event and you don't want to wait a year for it to come back around, you can always change your time and stuff, but it's not something I've ever done. I'm too scared. Did you, John? So John could literally do it as well. John could literally come to my farm and I could like plant a load of, or he could plant a load of Valentine's balloons, I can set my farmhand to replant, and the farmhand will do it. Nice. Right, Tommy and Chrissy, I need to go to Ghost's farm. Ghost, could you send an invite to me directly? No, I've not done the event neither, Ghost. Ghost, are you on your farm? Are you on the farm that you want me to look at? Cheers, Chris. Thanks for your help, gang. I will be back. I just need to go get another boost. So, Ghost, this is your first farm that I have not seen yet, correct? Yeah, unfortunately, us console players, we especially PlayStation, we could only get this game in June of this year, so we had to wait a very long time. This is very cute, Ghost. Ghost, you did all this by yourself? I have questions, Ghost. Ghost, did you do all of this by yourself? It's very impressive. I don't think I've ever seen your farm like this before, Ghost. Really? I'm going to take these. Look what he did, Emily. I don't think I've ever seen Ghost's farm so in order before. He's got his farm hands doing something. What is his farm hands doing? What? Ghost, why is your farm hands doing random random crops? I thought you'd have had them on apples or something. Why potatoes? I have questions, Ghost. Where am I? Oh, I'm getting to the end. I'll hop over there. I like these fences, they're very nice. No, Deb, I've not seen it neither. You've got potatoes for animals? Oh, you're doing it because of veg. Okay. When did you do this, Ghost? Similar to mine with the farmhands, but it's different. Christopher, did you decorate this for Ghost, or did Ghost do it himself? You got to be honest now. I'm very impressed. I don't know why this horn is broken. This is not the horn I have. It's wonderful. He done it himself, but he copied my area for the farmhouse. Okay. It's very nice, Ghost. You've got a full wheat farm. You need to go sell some wheat and veg, mate. Emily, you on night shift now? Yeah, he's getting legumes for tofu for sure. Or maybe machines too. The old tofu machine. Damn, your corn is level 4, Ghost. That's crazy. Oh, so you can't come now. Well, I saw your second farm, Ghost, but there wasn't much going on when I last saw it. Might be a little problem with that bald patch right there. I'll have a look. Oh. Sorry, Em. I saw it last time, Deb, and it was... Ghost was building it, so he'd only done the top and the bottom, and then he was starting his crop fields. So there wasn't much for me to do last Thursday, was it? Or Wednesday? The third is looking good. Long lines and farmhands. All sand. Nice. Nice, Em. Where did that ball patch go? Did I fill it in? I must have done, yeah. Gonna get a little boost from Ghost's corn. Corn on the cobs. Wow, Ghost's register is all the way over here. Ghost, no one is ever going to be able to find this register. Are you sure you want to leave it there? That is an evil ass cat. Are you sure you want to leave your register there? We'll have to come take a look at your farm, Em, as well, when we can next connect with each other. Nice, Ghost. So, oh, this is a farmhand. I did wonder. So what's... Nope. I'm so confused. Oh, so he's got his long flowers here, look. Oh no, there's some crops mixed in. Some nice long lines here. So these will be for his grape machines. He's got some cat Tinkerbells. Lots of soya beans. Beans, sorry. Runner beans. Got a couple of animals over there that need feeding, so I wouldn't get rid of your wheat just yet, Ghost. You got some hungry ass animals. I might go and feed them for you. Damn, look at your good money, Ghost. Your money's flying everywhere. If anyone wants the code for Ghost's farm, you'll have to let him know. He'll give it to you. If he's cool with it. Let me feed these animals. Which ones are hungry? These. Damn, you took 800 wheat from that. That took 700. That took 600. Nice. Well, we're never going to be too far away from a petrol station. Not on Ghost's farm. No way. Someone needs to call the RSPCA. He's being called to them. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll feed them, Chris. We won't tell anything. We won't say anything to Peter. Or the RSPCA. Well, if Ghost has got lots of different grapes down on these sections. Let me go have a look real quick. I'm going to see, I imagine, 4 different grapes. 1 for each season. That's what I'm going to guess. Hey, I was right. Nice. Makes total sense. Can you guys see these crackers? Can you see these little bits of melted cheese and herb? Can you see that? Oh, they're so good. Ooh, Octopath Traveler 0 is 20% off on PlayStation. Nice. Damn, this is a level 4. How much are these giving you, Ghost? Have a look. 28,000, 35,000, 42,000. Although that has not been prestiged. Ghost. The most expensive one. 11 and 16 grand. 2 and 6. It's up to you, Ghost. You can change whenever. Actually, wait until I finish this line then. We'll get to the end of this and then you can change if you want. I don't know where Chris isn't doing anything right now. You can go there now, Ghost. I'm done. You can change whenever you want to. Damn, Ghost. You've been busy, haven't you? Let's get these fish. I notice these don't light up as much when they're underwater. It is night time as well, so these should be at their most brightest. That might look like a dead fish then. Maybe I won't put those underwater. Yeah, I thought they would have lit up or something, but they didn't. Those horse statues, Lovatic, what you need to do is you need to go and find this bush sculpture. And then you put the bush sculpture down and then you choose what animal you want to have it reflect. So if you want the horse, choose the horse, and then the horse will just show up. But it starts off by using that bush thing there, that bush sculpture. It's a customizable bush. And don't forget you can change the colour to pink or white as well. Yeah, guys, find a space for them because they're really important. Lovatic, are you on farm together now? Are you actually on today? Or are you on Palia? Oh, I've got a boost already, Ghost, so I'm going to head back after this row, mate. You've done wonderful. You're going to head over to your farm now. We'll put the code in this chat so anyone can join if they want to. Well, Krista, I need to pop over and sign your book. So yeah, put the code in, because it might be easier for me to find you than trying to go through our friends list. Ghost, I'll leave you to crack on. I like these fences. They're really nice. These Halloween fences are great. You've now fully unlocked yours, have you, John? Grats. We're already on here, actually. That's Ghost. That's Loverboy. Chrissy is here, right? Yeah, this is you. I love what you've done, Ghost, yeah. Your farm on 1 and 2 have never looked as good as they do right now. Never. Now, where is... There's the register. Dum 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 dum. Right, let me have a look. Yeah, this is wonderful. This is a good farm, guys, if you want a beautiful boost. Don't know why it's all grey, though. Chris, why is it all grey like that? I know why, but why would you choose it to be all grey? Have you got, like, concrete underneath it or something? Is that what you've done? Well, no, it seems like you've done way better. I said it all to be gravel. Okay. You gravelled it up, did ya? Damn, that looks horrible. When you leave that on, it looks so messy. I don't like seeing that option. It's handy at some points, but I'd rather it just be this. Much neater and smaller. I always get confused when I come here. Is it down here? Yeah. This is all snow on my one, Chris. I went the snow route. I need loads of these. Jesus. Let's go get a boost. Let's sell veg first, actually. Cool, it's very rare you see me sell a bloody apple. Very rare indeed. We need more eggplants, by the way. Did I not put enough down? No. Did not. Hey, Alt. How's it going, buddy? I've not seen you in a while. Happy Saturday. Your second farm's going to be snow. I love the snow. The snow option of all white is just great, and it reflects colours really well. I mean, look at the colours that it's reflecting, those blues and pinks on the snow. It's beautiful. How's it going, buddy? I've not seen you in ages. Do I need more of these? I do. Just a couple more. Wonderful. Life's great as always, mate. What about you? What you got to say for yourself? What you been up to? What you been doing? The nights are getting longer now, I noticed. We're getting a little bit lighter in the daytime. Thankfully. Hey, we're nearly at 200. Let's put some more of these down. Really old. Well, you've actually got weather that Emily really wants, because right now she's in a heat wave. So she's not happy. She's at work in 60% humidity. And alt is at the opposite end of the spectrum with freezing conditions. What do we do? And me, Deb and everyone else in the UK is kind of cold, but it's been a nice sunny day, so we can't really complain. We don't have any extremes. Yeah. At least when you're cold you can warm up, can't you? Uh-oh, this might go wrong. Actually, no, this is a short line. At least when you're cold you can warm up, but when you're hot, you just can't get cool, can you? Where are you based again, Alt? Where are you based in the world? You in Canada? Damn, I got that just in time. I got lucky there. Got lucky there, broski. Let's put some peanuts down. I actually need a lot of peanuts. Supposed to snow today? Where, Lovatic? Where's it supposed to snow today? I don't think it's cold enough here, personally, to snow, but wherever you are, it might be, yeah. You're USA, are you? You like Oregon or something, Alt? You like in the mountains? Let's put some of you down. Arizona? Damn. Damn, you're supposed to snow in Arizona, love? East Coast, North East Coast. You like New England or New York or something, Alt? Yeah, it's in the UK. We get this thing where we get this phenomenon where we get blanketed with the current, the sea current that goes around the world. I always forget what it's called. We get blanketed in that in the winter. So even though like we're on par with Moscow, for instance, where they get minus 40 degrees, we can't get that cold because not only are we surrounded by water, but we have this lovely little heat bubble that we sit in from the Atlantic. So we can never get that cold. You're more in the mountains. that'll do it then. Love. Well, you guys stay warm, and Emily, you stay cool. You stay warm and you stay cool. I went to do normal grocery shopping yesterday. The store was wiped out of almost everything, really, but people were panic buying. Alt. I mean, I know Americans do that. You guys do like to panic buy. I think the weatherman says there's a snowstorm and they just all descend on the shop to buy shovels and food. Really? Oh, yeah, people go crazy, man. Yeah, it's just snow that melts. I sometimes hear stories of Americans that sometimes they just live in fear constantly. So whenever something pops up on the news, they just have to go panic buy. It's not a life half lived, if you ask me, if you're constantly scared. It's a bit like when COVID hit, wasn't it? Do you remember, guys, and all the toilet roll and stuff would go? It was just crazy. And eggs. I'll never forget, I'd never see an egg in months, and I saw an egg once, you know, when it all slowed down a little bit in COVID times, and I could have cried. It was so stupid, but like just seeing an egg that I could purchase was crazy to me after not seeing it for months. Where's my clove trees? I don't have any trees that are worth doing right now. Well, hopefully you got everything you needed, Alt. Or are you going to hunker down and just see it through? Do you think it's going to be a heavy snow? Or just a light dusting? It does, doesn't it, Deb? They were hard times, man. Just standing in a queue trying to get into a supermarket with a mask on. And just news, you know, outpouring of news that, you know, some of it was fake news, some of it was made up, some of the news, you know, experts would say that really was stupid. That was crazy when COVID hit. Our supermarkets was practically empty. No toilet roll, no eggs, no bread, even the bottled water. Yeah, everything just went. Then we're talking about going to supermarkets and someone coughing and coming over to the next aisle and... it's going to be heavy, is it? Will you be careful, Alt? Will your internet be okay, Alt? You won't lose power or anything, will you? I hope not. You still have shops with masks on. Do you, Deb? Do you know, sometimes, you know, I get Loverboys. I get on a train to Loverboys every second week of the month. And I sometimes feel like I should wear a mask. Just because those underground train stations, and trains in particular, we're just all packed in together and we're all so close to each other, and I'm breathing in and they're breathing in other people's air as well. I sometimes think I really should have a mask on, and it probably, I don't know if it does anything or not, but like for my own peace of mind, because if I'm going to get a cold, it's going to be, you know, on the tube for sure, packed in like sardines. It's always a possibility to lose power, but generally my neighbourhood don't. Okay, good. You got to run to the grocery store and then go do some cleaning. Catch you later. Have a great stream. Thanks, love. Have a good rest of your day. Probably see you tomorrow, love. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, buddy. I've got a boost on, so I've got some boosting to do. I hate public transport. Our trains and buses are always so dirty. Yeah, it's not just dirty as well, Chris, but you know, I'm just outside West London and I'm a country boy, so I'm used to it being quite quiet and no traffic and buses are quite empty. And then you move here and it's like there's just so many people. Can't even get a bloody doctor's appointment because you have to like call them up on a Monday morning at 7 when they open. It's ridiculous. You can't just call up your doctors anymore and get an appointment like you used to. It's too many people. I need to move away. But Alt's excited though. It's a snow weekend. I love how pretty it gets with snow. I hate snow, Alt. I like looking at it. I don't like being in it. Although my farm loves snow. I like snow on this farm. Yeah, just doctors. You just can't get an appointment. Literally could have cancer right now and I just can't get an appointment. There's like slots that need to be filled in. I mean, back in the day you could just call up a doctor's and they'll tell you a time slot that you could do. Like, you know, next Thursday at 7 AM. You're like, cool, I can do that. Now, you can't do that anymore. You have to do your own time slot or something. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I've not been to the doctors in years because of it. Dentist, no problem. My dentist is literally 1 minute from my house. No problem. Doctors, problem. And I think it's people wasting time. If I was the government, if I was the British government, if I was Labour leader Keir Starmer, I would fine, and I would fine anybody that does not let their doctors know that they're not coming to an appointment. Fine them. Fine their asses. I have to book a day off to try and get an appointment. Yet people can just get appointments like that, not even show up for them and not even tell the doctor they're not coming. Fine their asses. I don't care who died in your family. I don't care anything. If you can't be bothered to pick up a phone and cancel your appointment so someone else can book it, fine them. I read a report once that there are millions of people that do that every year. Just don't bother calling a doctor to cancel an appointment. If it was a dentist, you'd be fined. You'd like 25 quid fine or whatever. Do it with doctors, man. Pisses me off. And it's the same people doing it over and over again. Every week they're getting a new appointment for no illness that they have. You know, they might be hypochondriacs or something, or they've read something online. And it stops people who actually need the doctor from going. It just annoys me. Winds me up. Find their asses. We used to be able to get a doctor's appointment at any time of day, but now we have to phone at 8 a.m. in the morning to even get an appointment, and sometimes can't even give you one. I wouldn't even mind, Christopher, if they did an over the phone one. I could go on camera. I've had this condition on my face, this red mark here that gets very dry and stuff. I just want someone to look at it, tell me what it is, and give me something to fix it, and then I'll be on my way. Can't even do it. A dentist charges 20 quid if you don't give it. Yeah, they do. Dentists will charge you if you miss an appointment and can't be asked to call them up. Doctors should do the same. Poor Deb can't get an appointment for 4 weeks where she is. Takes the piss. Here, if you don't show up or call and cancel before there is a 24 hours left, then you get fined $160 really. So USA sounds like they've got it under control. Because let's not forget, USA is a little bit different. USA health and stuff is a little bit more like a business, with insurance and pay-ins and premiums and all that stuff. So that does not surprise me, John, that American doctors will fine your ass if you don't turn up to an appointment. Here in the UK, we don't pay for our doctor appointments. We just make one turn up and then we go home with tablets or whatever. So that's probably why it's NHS, and the NHS all came about because of the war. We all put in together and we all help each other out, and we all pay our taxes and our national insurance, and it all goes towards that. So we're all helping each other, whether you're rich or poor. But some people just abuse the system, man. It just winds me up. And no one can use the bloody system at all. I reckon people book appointments, then in 4 weeks they're better. Probably, Deb. Or you book an appointment for 4 weeks' time and you're dead, because whatever ailment you had has taken your life. Oh, yeah. It's one of those things. John lives in Norway. Oh, so you're in Norway, John. Damn, you get fined if you're in Norway, $160? Jesus. Well, yeah, in America, it's a little bit different over there. So health is obviously, if you're poor, then you're a bit screwed. If you've got no health insurance and you break a rib or crack your wrist open and you've got no health insurance, they'd see you out on the street. But we don't do that here. Or Canada or France or anywhere else, that has NHS, National Health Services. So it's I can see it happening in America too. The cracking 2 front teeth is going to cost you I don't know, 80 grand, something ridiculous. I don't know how you Americans can afford to live sometimes with all of the money you spend towards health and wealth. Well, it's getting that way, isn't it, Deb? It's just the NHS here is just a very black, deep hole of a money pit, where the government just chucks money at it, and it just gets worse and worse because no one's quite got a hold of what the hell is going on. And don't forget as well, isn't the NHS the biggest employer in the world? Doesn't it employ 200,000 people or something ridiculous in the UK? So you can imagine all of those different gears moving everywhere, to make one big cog move around. And there's going to be black holes in places. I couldn't imagine. Root canal, $900. That is with insurance. Jesus. Now, I was watching a stream where it was Cat Williams, the comedian, was talking about he lost his 2 front teeth and they had to do some sort of operation on the 2 front teeth, and he had to pay over 100 grand out of his own money. Crazy money. I saw a documentary once. It was what's that documentary maker, guys? The big chubby guy who did 9/11 and stuff. He did a documentary called Sicko, and he was, really hammering how the NHS is, the American health system is so broke, and it's just a massive business. And he went to Havana in Cuba, and he took all of these people that relied on asthma pumps, and he took them all over. And over there in Cuba, Asthma pumps are 80 cents each. And these poor people in America were paying like $100 for one asthma pump. It was crazy. The markup that people in America get charged for their stuff that they actually need to live. And so these people just bought a shit ton of asthma pumps, put them in suitcases and just came home with them for like, was it 50 cents or something they were. I have a friend, he just went private as he was getting nowhere with the NHS. Yeah, she ended up paying private to see a doctor. Loverboy Deb, he gets his through work, so he gets private doctor as well, and he's going to put me on the plan, so we'll see how that goes. Christopher says, my auntie just passed away a few years ago from stomach cancer, and the hospital completely failed her. They refused to give her scans and said she'd had heartburn and Gaviscon. It's terrible. It's terrible, Chris. And the problem is, Chris, as well, these people that work at the NHS, they're just so overworked and understaffed as well. Not that I'm defending them, but, you know, you've seen it from both sides, because I always like to sit on the fence and talk about both sides of the coin. They're also overworked and underpaid and understaffed, and, you know, people are in the, not even in wards anymore, they're down corridors and hallways. And then you get people who are making up symptoms going there. So then they're pissed off of seeing the same people. And, you know, you can go there and tell them you've got a stomach upset, and they'll just give you painkillers and send you on your way. Like, they don't even look at you now. By the time they gave her scan, she was diagnosed with stage 4. You got to think as well, since the early 1900s, you know, the rate of people being born, you know, and staying alive and living, and the elderly living longer and stuff, it just puts a weight on everything. So, you know, from 1 billion people to nearly 9 billion people in the world, all of that shit has an effect, doesn't it? Yeah, it's awful. And now they say that 1 in 2 people in the UK will get cancer at some point. I remember that statistic being 1 in 4 one time. That shit's half to 1 in 2. And then I think back to, obviously I wasn't around in the 1900s, but like, was cancer a thing back then? Did people get cancer in 1906? Like, I don't know if I've heard stories about it. Maybe they do, but then you have to think about, well, all of this boom in the amount of people that are in the world, they all need feeding, so we have to speed up farming. We have to start putting down pesticides so crops are not entirely wiped out. Like, all of that shit has an effect on our health. Sometimes think about that. She paid for a private scan in the end because doctors kept fobbing her off to get her out the door. Swicker. And then you get people suing the NHS, don't you? For the death of their family members because, you know, doctors and nurses didn't do their job correctly. Yeah. I've never heard of brain cancer before, Deb. I don't think I've ever heard of that. How does that happen? Does it just happen? I'm still on a boost. I've not got much to do. Excuse me, why is that empty? Did I do that? Someone's been here. I saw a report as well where this guy in America, he was using a chainsaw and he accidentally cut 3 of his fingers off. And he was insured, but his insurance would only allow them to put 1 of his fingers back on. And so he had to choose. Like, this company made this poor guy choose which finger he had to get put back on. I could not imagine living in a country that did shit like that, man. Like, you couldn't just put them both back on. Jesus. Do you like it, Alt? Do you like my little farm? No probs, Deb. Deb's got to baste her turkey. Yeah, Alt, they did. It was in that documentary I watched, that Sicko. If you ever want to see it, I'm sure you can find it somewhere. It's Michael Moore documentary from the early 2000s. But yeah, health company making you choose which finger to put back on because they refuse to put them both. It's ridiculous. I think one fit, because each finger's like worth money, and obviously your thumb is your most expensive finger that you own. You need that shit to grip with and stuff, so they class your thumb as worth a lot more money than any other finger. But they actually gave them a price list of like how much each finger was worth. Let's check my machines while we're here. I don't remember if I topped ones up. I don't think I did these. I might have done these actually. No, I didn't do these, did I? Maybe I did. Just fill these up. These are my flowers. Oh, I got a lot of each. I didn't think I had enough pairs, but I do. Cosmic purple carrots. They're actually planted and ready. They are ready. I should go collect those. Let's go do them now. This way. I need to fill this in. This bit here. I keep forgetting. I'm going to head off stream now, going for a nap as I've got a headache. It was nice to speak to you. No problem, Christopher. Take some painkillers, mate. I'll speak to you later. Probably see you tomorrow. Thanks for participating in the stream, as always. Let's crack on with these, actually. Level 33. See you, bud. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Level 65 carrots. Oh dear. Who's Katie? Don't think I know who a Katie is. Hey, go get those trees, Katie. Have I got any other things around the side? I've got one in the corner. My tractor. Oh, well, you missed it? Oh, you missed some trees and stuff. Some Christmas trees. You missed some beautiful wallpaper as well. Well, you're going to have to wait a whole year now. But don't forget, in a couple of weeks' time, we've got the Valentine's event coming up. You don't want to miss the Valentine's event. There's some good love heart stuff. Try and remember, it's 2 weeks from... Well, not 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks from Thursday just gone. So, what, the 12th? Yeah, the 12th. Let me double check that for you. Ghost did tell me earlier, but I forgot. Calendar. 12th, yeah. And then the following day is Friday the 13th. So you won't be forgetting that in a hurry. Yeah, the 12th of Feb is the next event we do believe. About 20 days. Really? 20 days? Yeah. It's 2 weeks from next Thursday. So yeah, you're right, John. I had to get stuck in on that, gang. We'll get that done in, what, a couple of days? I reckon. I have no idea what's going to come up on those events. I imagine the Big Bear. I do actually own one of those Big Bears. That's in my house. Maybe there's some nice love heart wallpaper. That would be good. I'd like some new floors if possible. The game added some lovely rugs, by the way, for anyone that didn't know. And also don't forget, with that mini update we had on Thursday, you can now change the outer walls too. So these fences are here instead of the walls. You can now do that, which is wonderful, because we never had that in the first game. Made me very happy, that did. Lots of new stuff coming up. You don't want to miss it, Alt. We've got 1.1 million diamonds, which is great, because I'm going to need all of the diamonds I can get from a decorating. I think I may actually start decorating that second farm, or at least starting to plan out what the hell I'm doing. I'm going to do some of that later on. I really wanted to jump onto Speedstorm today, because I've not even started last week's event. Hello Kitty has got an event out from yesterday that needs to be started on. Trials of Mana I've nearly completed, so I'd like to get that done at some point. I've still got more Assassin's Creed Valhalla to jump on. Just too much to do. Well, the only thing I found on the first game is the very back fence. I was able to add the string lights, yes, but you could only do that on two of the top and the bottom wall. I think is the only two you could do it on. I don't think you could do it around the whole farm though. Yeah, I used to add the string lights there as well. Have you been enjoying them, Alt? What do you reckon to the Assassin's Creed Valhalla? I love stealth games, so No, you couldn't do the entire one. It was just two. I think it was the north and the south ones, or it may have been the east and the west, if my memory serves me correctly. But we were talking about Farm Together 1 on Thursday, and we had a revelation. One of my viewers was we were trying to figure out what the rewards were for the Earth event, because we were all talking about the Great Yew Tree. And she went to have a look about what we were rewarded in the Earth event, and it popped up with me. So Google were using me, yours truly, as an example of how to play the game, and specifically that event. So if anyone wants to see that, it is in the Discord page. I actually screenshot it today and sent it to Loverboy. I think she put it in pic spam. So if you want to go check that out, you're more than welcome to. It is in pic spam on the Discord page, with yours truly on video, may I add, playing Farm Together 1, which I have no memory of because I've totally forgot about that game. But yeah, I love Assassin's Creed. I love stealth games in general. I'm usually pretty good at them because I've got the patience of an angel. So I will wait, you know, and strike when I need to. So I've been enjoying that game. I might play a little bit of that offline just to get the story moving. But yeah, we'll do a stream of that soon as well. I need to change these. These boring ass. These need to go. Unfortunately, I can't highlight the whole row because they're all bloody different. It truly decided to do it all differently. I need to get rid of them though. I want to put down some of those nice crystals. That's what I want to do. I need to put some of these down. Have you played Assassin's Creed Mirage? Yes, Alt. I did 2 streams of it and it is on YouTube. But I never did no more than 2, so I didn't get into that game. There was no reason. Probably a game just got in the way, and it just got put back on the back burner and never re-picked up. But I will play that game again. That's the Baghdad one, right, Alt? Mirage? It's very pretty. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of 1, 2 and 3. I'm not really a fan of those 3. And I didn't play the French one, but everything else I played. So I played Syndicate in London, and I gave the Greek one a go, Odyssey. I did Black Flag as well. But Valhalla is my favourite one. For sure, just because it's set in the UK and it's been so pretty. What's happening? Yeah, Cassandra's the one, yeah. I never got into that neither, to be honest. It's probably another game that I own. I own it, but I never dived headfirst into that game. It never quite hooked me like Valhalla did. At least in Valhalla there's not sharks or crocodiles. It's too cold. It's too cold in the UK for that shit, and Norway. We're not going to be getting any cold water animals, cold-blooded animals. Just deer, rabbits and things. I hate not beating them. So this year I will beat them on my list of games to beat. Well, I hope to do Valhalla for sure. And maybe try and get all of the legendary weapons. I hear Black Flag is being released early this year. So God knows what that means. But it's being re-released as a remaster or something, I'm not sure. Thanks, Christopher. Welcome to your level 1 membership. Thanks for that. You get a nice little badge now whenever you chat. Cheers, buddy. And you get a mention at the end of the stream as well. Cheers for the support. I'm going to be updating my emotes tomorrow as well. I want to do that. Do, 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 do. But yeah, there's a list of games that I also need to beat too. For 2 weeks ago, there was a minus 19 Celsius here where I live, and I have not seen that low temperature over 20 years. Jesus Christ, John, where are you again? Where are you to get level minus 19? Are you in, like, Antarctic? Are you in some section of Russia? Are you in New York or something? Because I know New York can get very cold. Very, very cold. I don't think I've ever seen or been in a temperature of minus 10. Never mind minus 20. Let's go take a look at the second map. So let me just familiarise myself. I live near Stavanger, the other side of the North Sea. Well, that'll do it. The North Sea is a very cold sea, bro. It's a very cold ass sea. Yeah, look, I've got all of these ready. All of these are ready for me to start decorating. And I have ideas. A couple of these can actually be deleted because we don't need these two, for instance. Damn, I only did one. We can keep you. We can delete you. I will be Yerol. I recycled my second farm about a week ago. And I got the itch. You know when you get the urge to just decorate? I had that urge. And so I deleted my farm. And I wasn't happy with it anyway. So I wanna build a new one. The problem is you guys might not see it. That's the problem. I think it's level here, right? Yeah, that's the square. There, all of these are too much. Let's get rid of you. And get rid of you. And then push this back here for now. And then you, where's the corner? Yeah, we need to pull you out because I've got ideas for the corner. I'm going to be starting on my corners. First of all, this needs to be moved. Nope. This way? Yeah. Stick you there. Get rid of you. That's right. Let's pull you down a bit more. What I've got in mind is going to take a lot of diamonds. So I've been saving up just so I can crack on with this off stream. That's enough. 1, 2. What's going on up here? Let's pull you there somewhere. So I've got space to move. You can be deleted. You can be deleted too. We'll keep that one. Then we've got all the shite in the middle. The rest we'll keep, so I can at least move about the map quickly. I don't need any petrol stations. And the third map, we're trying to unlock the third map fully. So I'm just 24 of 49 plots. This one is just me unlocking new slots. That's how much we've got done so far. We've still got so much more to go, man. Jesus, 7, 14, 21, 22. There's 25 more spaces to unlock there. So that's a no-go. While I'm here, let's have some stuff. What I could do though is go to my second farm and do my gems. So let me just get a 10-minute boost. That'll do. Then I'm on the wrong farm. I should be putting a gem down on the third farm as well, and all of the houses too. But I forgot. This is the middle of the map, by the way. I need calcite. I'm gonna get rid of those mushrooms too. I'm gonna delete them today. We need to reset our mushrooms and start again. That's only level 161. Way too high. So, Alt, when are you jumping back into Farm Together 2? When are you going to be jumping back into the game, since you've not been on for a while? Can these mushrooms go away? Nope. I'll delete them. Today, nice. Good to hear. I did just build my second mine. Nice, John. Have you unlocked it fully? Don't forget, every time you build a new mine, you have to unlock it from scratch again as well. I have everything done so I can enjoy a gaming snowy weekend. Perfect. You're locked in, aren't you? You're snowed in. Farm Together will keep you company and hold your hands whilst the snowed in phase has happened. This game will be perfect for that. Just get lots of tea and coffee on the go, some nice warm food, and farm together. Perfect. I need to build a third mine on the third farm. Put all my houses down as well. Again. Well, you might not need to shovel, maybe you won't need to shovel. Maybe it'll just melt away. You've just finished unlocking all your mines on one. Now I'm starting on mine too. Yeah, I might join you, John. I might actually go put a mine down on the third farm and try to unlock. I'm not going to be able to unlock all of them because I haven't got enough medals right now, but I can unlock a couple without becoming broke, I reckon. Okay, that quest got done, thankfully. I think this might be the last one. No, one more pit to go. No, I will need to. We have ordinances. Oh, I forgot about that. We have to sidewalks and driveways cleared in 24 hours after it stops snow, and it's going to be negatives. Why do Americans do that? We had another one, I think it was Confused, say that her neighbours reported her dad for not weeding his garden. No, I tell a lie, it wasn't for that, it was for storing rainwater. Oh. These people went round and said, why are you storing rainwater? Like crazy greedy bastards trying to keep all the water that falls to earth from nature. I'd have told them to fuck off. I'd have said, go on, sling your hook. This is rain, it's free. And I'm not wasting it. I'm storing it so I can use it to bloody feed my plants. Piss off. What should I level up first? Town, shops or warehouse? Well, warehouse does cover everything, John. So maybe warehouse would be best? Because people are nosy and don't know how to... Well, it's not even that. How is it a thing, that you can't even collect rainwater in butts? How... Yeah, but are you in charge of your own sidewalk? Surely it's public highway. Like, if I stood on that sidewalk and took a picture of your house, you couldn't take me to court for that, right? Because you don't own that sidewalk. So why do you... have to clear the government's sidewalk? It's public property, not private. Unless it's your path leading to your garden, then sure, you can do that if you want to. It is a public sidewalk, but I'm responsible for it. What? That makes no sense to me, man. You don't own that sidewalk, so why are you held responsible for the sidewalk? See, that's some bullshit in England we just don't do or put up with. That's crazy. They should sue the I guess the council or whatever. What's your alternative to the council over there? Oh, I mean, who do you pay to take your trash away, for instance? Does that money come out of your wages? Like, whose job is it to take your rubbish away? So why is the township not responsible for the sidewalks then? Because that's what we pay our council tax for. Our council tax is sorting out drains that get blocked, is included in the fire service, it's included in the rubbish taking the bins out, it's to do with making sure pavements are pedestrian friendly. Like, all of that, we do not take responsibility for public highway. We take responsibility for private. So our private path would be our responsibility. That sounds stupid. It's like, I guess motorists take responsibility for the roads by paying insurance or tax, right? Road tax. We pay road tax in the UK. I don't know if you guys do it over there. So everyone that uses the road pays towards maintenance of the road. But if I had a crash on the road, I guess it would be the government's fault? I don't know. You had to fix the sidewalk when it cracked and sunk. Ugh. Deb, are you listening to this? Deb, imagine you own your own home, which you probably do, and if it snows, and if your pavement in the public, outside of your house, the public highway, if your pavement is cracked, I could sue you for falling over because you didn't take care of your path outside of your house in the public. Do you think that's crazy? Should you be held responsible for public paving that the whole public uses just because it's outside your house? Hell to the no, you shouldn't. Well, you do what you need to do to stay in line with the law, Alt. Just know I'm not happy about it. I thought that was public highway. Well, that's true, Deb. It is public highway. That's what I'm saying. It's a public path that the whole public uses. Yet if it's outside your house, even at the foot of your garden, on the outside of your private land, you're still liable for it. Can you believe that? These Americans, I tell you, some of these American laws. Yeah. Yeah, well, you'll have to stay in line with the laws, mate, but that shit wouldn't fly in the UK. We would just sue the council. We'd sue the council, wouldn't we, Deb? If there was a hole in the public footpath, and I twisted my ankle and broke my leg or whatever, I would be suing the council. I wouldn't be suing Deb just because it's the end of her front garden. And do you remember, Deb, when Confused was telling us that her dad got a fine because he was catching the rainwater into butts from his tiles, from his roof, into water butts? He got fined for taking the water from the roof of his own shed and re-watering his plants with it. Yeah, that's the bit we don't get, Alt. It's just that because it's public highway and you don't actually own it, right? You don't own that piece of land that they're walking on. Why should you be responsible for it? It doesn't make any sense to us Brits, is all we're saying. Yeah, Deb. Like, they're even trying to fine them for fucking... For just trying to store water that came down from the sky for free and not have it wasted into the ground. It just annoys me, man. It's just like trying to get money out of people, aren't they? Look how foggy it is in the morning. I love this fogginess. Well, keep it clear, Roll, anyway. We don't want any slips, trips or hazards on the public walkway. Just like if I let my grass get too long and get fined. I know, Alt, don't even tell me about that too. Because Confused was also telling me that one of her neighbours grassed up her dad because he had not cut the lawn. I'm like, what business is it if Deb wants to keep her lawn long? How can I just walk past and report her for not cutting her lawn? It's Deb's garden. She could do what she wants in it. She could literally take a ginormous turd in her garden. There's nothing I'd be able to do because it's not my business. We have to move mountains here to lower a path in front of your property. You do. You know, any sort of changes like that, it's not overnight. And pay the council a fortune if we want to. And imagine as well, if you own your home, Deb, and you have a water leak that's coming up through a public footpath, you have to pay for that. And it costs a fortune. That's why I'd rather just not own my own home. It's just not worth it. Imagine if you own your own home and a tree's root is just growing under your foundations and it just pops up out the ground. Imagine that shit. Nah, I don't want to imagine stuff like that happening to me because I'd rather just sell the house and just rent. I don't need to own a home. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up now because I've not only run out of boost, we've been 10 minutes over. We made it to 200 million at least. Got even more diamonds, which is wonderful. I now have enough to probably start decorating on farm 2, so keep your eyes peeled. I'll let you guys know when it starts. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and thanks to everyone that did subscribe, like, and even become a member. Means a lot to me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Thanks for popping in, Alt, as well. Always lovely to speak to you. And you, Deb. I'll probably see you tomorrow, maybe. But enjoy the rest of your Saturday, guys. And see you tomorrow. Bye, gang. See you, John. Ta-da, mate. Bye.